Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? It's Ferragamo Gun Reviews back with another video. And in today's video, we're gonna go over my first ever pistol, if I regret getting it, and why I got it. So, story goes, I turned 21, I go to a a gun show, right? I have a Century Arms C308 I'm trying to sell, because I couldn't sell it somewhere else due to, I guess, not being a little scratched up on the internals and stuff. It's a Century Arms, you know, you can't really trust them, except their AKs are pretty decent. Even then, the AKs aren't really the best, but, yeah, so I had that. 308 was just a very expensive round, and I didn't have the income to afford a 308, or did I want to buy a 308? No. I don't want to feel bad for shooting a round due to the price. So anyway, short story short, before I even get into the range, or not a range, why I keep saying range, before I even get to the show, right, to go get my gun locked up, you know, locked by the sheriff, or make it safe, some guy comes out. I'm really looking for a Glock, right? Because, you know, big Glock this, Glock that, etc., etc. Glock hype, you know. Everybody's first gun, everybody wants to go with the Glock. But basically, I'm walking into the doors, and some guy comes out. He goes, "Oh, what do you have?" So I show him, and he says, "I'm looking to trade my FN for that." So I say, "Okay, what's it look like?" Shows it's a compact. I'm like, why not? So we make the deal, yada, 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 do the paperwork, etc., etc. Yeah, I make the paperwork legal. It's in my name now. Just had to give $100 extra, but think about it, you know. But he gave me a full, he gave me a full mag of ammo. Let me take it apart, let me look at it. Thought it was in decent condition for the trade. Did it. So that's kind of how I got this. And yeah, some people were wondering, why is it so dirty, right? It's not dirt, it's black spray paint. As you can tell, here's red spray paint. I did I tried to do what my AR-15 20-inch barrel was, which is a cool little camo, except doing solid colors. It wasn't hot enough outside. I didn't have really an oven that I used, and it just looked horrible. So I basically bought some paint thinner or paint stripper, stripped it, and this is kind of it. I'm not going to sell it, so I thought it's mine. I don't really care. It's a gun. It shoots, right? As long as the internals work, I'm cool with it. So yeah, and it comes with a 24-round magazine. Now, apologies, I don't know where that is at this current time. This is not really a gun I go to the range to shoot that much, which is unfortunate. This is basically my backup concealed carry. The flush magazine, which I spray painted black, holds, let's see, what is it? 12 double stacked, and it might be 12 plus 1, or at least it holds 12. Put this in there. 9mm, of course. It's a 9x19, which is your basic 9mm round. Kind of looks like that. It's got that orange in it. The only thing I do not like about this, I'll go over that. This is going to be that 15-round extended, double stacked again. I know you're supposed to slap it in there, but I could easily conceal this as well. Not a problem. If I have something heavy on, not a big deal. But it's got ambidextrous mag release and mag slide kind of situation. And yeah, really easy to take apart. I know not put your finger on the trigger, but whatever. This is video's sake. I just wanted to do that so I can cock it back again and stuff like that. Show off the trigger a little bit. So yeah, I prefer to go with the extended a little bit, only for the fact that's a better grip on my end. It gives me a little bit better control. It gives me a ridge, so when I reach for it, you know, I practice all the time dry firing. I know exactly where my hand should go. Now, this is because I do rock that Glock 22 Gen 4, which is a full-size 40 S&W. That's the gun I shoot the most of. But yeah, I got this for a good deal. The pros, I love the suppressed sights. Oh my gosh, the suppressed sights are so good. Sorry for shakiness, but the suppressed sights, raised suppressed sights are so good. And if you wanted to, you gotta get a plate for it. I mean, it comes with a plate, but I got this used, so I had to buy the plate separate. I do have the plate upstairs available. I can easily put on a red dot or some other optic on here, because you just undo the little screws here, and that allows you to put a plate on and stuff. The pros, the trigger's really nice. The trigger's great. Reliability is really good. It's an FN. I can't go wrong with them. What's another pro? I like the color a lot. The color's pretty cool. I do want to Cerakote it though. Do a custom Louis Vuitton Cerakote on it. I know it's a little extreme, but that's kind of what I want. Is do some kind of cool Cerakote job to it. I want to strip the paint off first, of course. That's my next thing, is strip as much paint as I can off of it. Those are pros. The cons of this, another pro is the takedown. You basically lock it in place, and then you put this lever, and you push it all the way over to that little black dot right there. You uncock it, or you basically put it back in how it is now, and you squeeze the trigger, and it comes right off, easy to clean. That's what I like about this Glock. Not saying anything about Glock, but I did a comparison video. I prefer to take down on this over Glock. But yeah, this is a great firearm. This is probably going to be my, like I said in one of my videos, there's certain calibers you want, certain situations. This might be that one. I have to get a holster for it. And I do have my legal concealed carry permit, so I can legally carry in the state of Missouri and 30-something other states that have reciprocity with it. Illinois not being one of those, unfortunately. Love Illinois, but their gun laws are ridiculous. Cons of this, I want to say the cons, and this is just my personal opinion, half these mags, like you saw in the short I did, half the magazines, this does not cock and lock back. It's definitely a magazine issue, because it does it on this magazine for sure, and it's iffy on this, which is another reason why I'm iffy on carrying this as my full-time carry, only for the fact that it does have that thing where it doesn't lock back when you're empty the magazine. I don't know if it's because it was used and the spring is just weird, but you know, these are FN magazines, so they should work well. The 24-round extended one does not lock back, and I hate that. That's why I don't like shooting this gun that much, and probably why I'm going to sell it, to be honest with you. Problem is, it's an FN. It's my only handgun that shoots 9mm. I might replace this with a SIG, to be honest with you. I'll probably realistically get like 300 out of it, because it is a little used and stuff like that. I'll use that 300 and save up and buy a SIG instead. Not really hating on the FN family. It's just, it was my first handgun. I mean, I've had fun with it, but in reality, I just don't shoot it that much. I'm not a fan of the 9mm round, to be honest with you. I'm more of the 40 S&W person personally. I'm not hating on the caliber. I think the caliber is a great option, but I just feel like 9mm is just, out of a handgun, is just basic. But like I said, I love these sights. I just feel like this is just, another thing I don't like is the design of the slide. The slide design is awful. I am not a fan of it at all. This side I'm cool with. I'm cool with like the double, I don't know what you call that, engraved kind of like grip where you cock it back. But I don't like the big 509 on there. And I don't like where that 9x19 logo is. I feel like that 9x19 logo should go where the 509 logo is, right here. Or they should do the 9x19 right here by the FN logo. And I feel like that 509, I don't know why it's there. And if it is there, it should be on the top of it, right? It should be on this part. The 509 should be on this part. The non-removable sight MRD, I think, is what it was called. But I was wrong. This is not the compact tactical. This is just the compact. The tactical has that threaded barrel. This did not come with a threaded barrel, so I apologize for having misconception there. But yeah, so the 509 logo could go on there. I'm not a fan of that. You know, the design is just, I don't know. It's not my favorite at all. The grip is nice though, I will say that, but I'm just not a fan of the design. It's kind of ugly in my opinion. You know, I love the Beretta design, to be honest with you. The Beretta design is pretty cool, but I don't know. It's just it's not that good of a fun. It's not really my style design. It's kind of ugly in my opinion. I feel like doing a Cerakote job on it will only make it worse, unfortunately. But that's my 509 compact. It's got the serial number on there, so it's totally legit. That's the I'm not going to flag the camera. I'm just going to angle it a little bit in a safe direction. I'm not going to be like those YouTubers who just flag, like, oh, I'm gangster, I'm going to flag my barrel and possibly, you know, show that I don't have good gun handling skills. Honestly, this is great. It's a great gun. It's a great entry to 9mm. Yeah, I know it's a little pricey, but if you can find them at a good price, go for it. Because I guarantee you, you can basically, if you get this for, you know, a trade, if you trade this, right, and you only put $100 into it, you could spend the rest of the money on a sight, on a optic, or what you could do is you could clean it up, do a nice little deep clean, take the parts out, all that kind of stuff, deep clean it, or at least do a little cleaning. Take it to somewhere where they will buy it from you, and you can make easily $200, $300, $400 off it. You know, even if they give you only like $500 for it, right? You're still making $400 profit off a $100 purchase. And the nice thing is, FN, if you ever want to come back to it and get the black version, which I'm more of a black gun fan than this colorway. I don't know. This just shows a lot of dirt and grime. I just have to strip the paint. You could find an FN 509 for around $800-900 new, maybe $1,000 depending on where you get it from. So let's say they give you 65% of what. Let's say they say, oh, it's a little dirty or whatnot. We could only sell it for $800, right? Doing the math, if they give you like 60% and take 40 for profit, what is that? 800. 50% would be 400, right? And then another 50. Yeah, another 10% off would be 80. Yeah, 80. So you're getting $480 off of a $100 out-of-pocket purchase. So, you know, if you want to sell it, do it. I'll probably sell it. I'm not a fan. Honestly, I'd rather get a different 9mm. I'm not going with Glock. I'll probably go with SIG because I don't own a SIG. I really want a SIG P365. Anyways, so that's kind of it's a little lengthy of a review, but that's my review of the FN 509 Compact. My recommendation, if you want one and you buy it full price, make sure that you want to keep it. Because you do not want to be the guy that spends $900, $950 on it, and end up, you know, a couple months later not liking it, right? If you're going to spend that kind of money on a firearm, you want to make sure that you like it. I made a few mistakes myself. I bought I no longer own my my M&P Shield 45. I hated it. It felt cheap. It didn't feel good in my hands after actually shooting it. It was a purchase I made because I had the money on hand. And that's how I am. I'll go out and purchase a gun before I ever shot it. And just one of my downfalls, I guess. But yeah, so that's the review of this. It's a little lengthy. You could skip through it, skim through it, but that's my overall review of the FN 509 Compact. And my next video is going to be a review on the Visca, an actual review on my Century Arms Visca after shooting about 100 rounds or so in it. 100 round update on that. Yeah. So that's my review on the FN. I hope you guys enjoy this video. You know, I'm not going to ask for you to subscribe and stuff. Just, you want to subscribe, do it. You want to comment, do it. I love to answer comments. I'm usually always answering comments roughly 5-6 hours at max after you comment. I just don't have a life, basically. So hit me with anything you want. Ask me about it. You know, if you want to make fun of it, you can. I could care less. If you want to make fun of my, you know, me, I don't give a shit. I have whatever. Yeah. And who knows, maybe in the future when I get 50 subs, 100 subs, I'll do a respond to hate comment video. And yeah, so that's my review. A little lengthy, but it gets my points across. You guys enjoy the rest of your evening, day, weekend, morning, whatever time you're watching this. Just enjoy, all right? Life is short, enjoy it.